How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on this channel, and today we're going to figure out, is the Echo Hub a new smart home game changer? The Echo Hub was released just a couple days ago, and this is to add to their Amazon Alexa product category and offer a better solution to actually controlling parts of your smart home and being able to control multiple devices at once, be able to view your cameras, manage your alarm panel, everything right from this one device. So we're gonna see if Amazon nailed it or not. If you find any value in this video here, please drop a like below. It really supports the algorithm. It supports my channel, and it also gives me motivation to do more videos. And if you like my content in general, please drop a subscribe. So what is the Echo Hub exactly? Well, thankfully, it tells us on the side of the box. So it is exactly an 8-inch wall-mounted touchscreen. It can also be mounted in different positions if you purchase secondary mounts for it. It is also a smart home hub built in. So it does support Zigbee, Matter, and Thread right out of the box, which is excellent for adapting to many types of different smart home products. It is a customizable dashboard, so you can customize the look of it, have it laid out to exactly how you want it displayed when you walk up to the device. It is hands-free with Alexa, so it's also just a straightforward Alexa device where you can talk to it, do everything over voice assistant. You also have a microphone on and off button with a volume up and down, just like all the other Alexa devices do as well. So Amazon is really trying to sell the smart home made easy promise here. Smart home control made easy. I'm gonna pull it up so we can read it together here. An easy to use control panel for your smart home devices. Just tap the screen or ask Alexa. Echo Hub works with thousands of compatible smart home cameras, lights, locks, thermostats, speakers, and more. And down here is a list of a few of the devices that this is compatible with. Obviously, if you already have devices working with Amazon Alexa, they're also going to work with this because it is an Alexa device. All right. I think we're ready to open this thing. I'm excited. This is a new product line from Amazon. I am excited to just see new smart home categories. And frankly, this is one. There's not a lot of hubs or smart displays on the market currently. So I'm excited for this. So let's go ahead and open it up. So right in front and center, we have the display itself and a little bit of packaging here. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Let's open up the rest of the box. So in the top here, we have a quick start guide. We have a mounting template and important information. We'll get back to that as well. We also have a USB-A to USB-C power adapter for it, which is actually quite a lengthy one here. It's rolled up a couple times, so that's nice if you need a little bit of distance. You have anchors and screws to mount your device to the wall. And then here is that mounting bracket. Perfect, just thin little device, and that slides right onto the wall. Kind of similar to the Alexa Show 15. And then finally, we have a fairly compact 12.6 watt USB-A power plug. And that is it, nothing else in there. So while purchasing this on Amazon, I also got a couple of extra accessories that were recommended by Amazon for me to buy. So we have some flexible grommets by Echo Gear, and then by Sanus we have a angled wall bracket, which frankly I thought this was something else, so I'm not really sure. Like, this is probably going to be no use. I don't know why you'd want this screen angled. We'll just go ahead and open these up too real quick. All right, so here's the angled wall mount. So it's literally just to angle it up. That's so weird. Why would you want that? Just in comparison here. So yeah, why would you want this? Tell me a reason why you'd want this in the comments. If you do want it, it is there for you. You also get some drywall anchors and screws. But for me, this is going back to Amazon. Kind of just pre-cut the flexible grommet top here just so I can get it open a little bit easier and not struggle. So these would be cool because next after we're done with this, we're gonna go over all the different options you can power this and mount this guy. These are great if you're trying to obviously mount this on your wall, which is kind of what it's supposed to do, and then hide the wires in the wall. So all your wires can just go through this little grommet right here, and you got 4 of them to choose from. And it looks like Echo Gear also provides a little hole saw. I'm not gonna open this up, but there's a little hole saw in there that's perfect enough to put on your drill. It'll just drill out that perfect size hole and you plug that in there. So that's sweet. All right, so let's take a look at the Echo Hub itself here. I'm going to go ahead and peel up this plastic. It's actually more like cardboard, it's not quite plastic. And so here it is. So you have a nice white bezel around the 8-inch display itself. You have 3 far field microphones on the bottom, so Alexa can hear you in every room. On the top here, we have 2 speakers, so you can hear Alexa from every room. Right here must be the little IR proximity sensor. And on the back is where you have all of your cable management. So you can actually just kind of slide your cable right in here and it all loops up in here. So when it's mounted on the wall, it's not just hanging all over the place. And on the bottom right there, you have the Type-C power adapter, little Amazon logo right here, and a place for your power cable to come out. And on the right-hand side, you have the mute button, volume up, volume down. So now that we have this open, I really want to play with it. And I'm also I want to show you the options for mounting this thing on your wall or even tabletop, and various different types of power options for this as well. All right, so I'm now on Amazon, and let's go ahead and take a look at the different mounting options and power options for the Echo Hub. So option number 1 is the most generic, straightforward option that most people will probably do right out of the box. Is Echo Hub can be wall mounted anywhere you have an outlet. So you simply just mount it on the wall with the provided bracket and the screws that it comes with. Option number 2 is to use an in-wall cable pass-throughs to hide cords, which I just showed you here. I actually got them right here. The Echo Gear Flexible Grommet. Option 3, which is my personal favorite, and I can absolutely see using this in the future for future smart home jobs. Option number 3, connect with a compatible power over Ethernet adapter. So that could be a couple different things. It could either be a PoE network switch that already is providing power to other devices in your home, like access points or cameras, or it can be a separate secondary device that you plug into the wall, and then you plug in the Ethernet cable into one end and into the other, and kind of have like a PoE injector. Or option number 4 altogether, skip all option number 1 through 3 and just place it on a compatible stand, sold separately. All right, so now we're ready to set up the Echo Hub, which I am excited for. The touchscreen, first initial look at the touchscreen here, it is kind of not as responsive as I would like. You would kind of expect this on any one of Amazon's other products. I speak English, and we're gonna be searching for Wi-Fi networks, and it's gonna start talking to me. Oh wow, okay. So I'm gonna find my Wi-Fi network here, and it wants me to type in my Wi-Fi password. All right, so I typed in my Wi-Fi password, so I'm gonna press connect now. All right, and before I can continue and agree, I have to type in my password for my Amazon account. And now I have my password typed in. I'm gonna press agree and continue. And now it's asking me for my authentication code. All right, I typed in my authentication code, so we're gonna go through here. First thing first, Alexa is designed to protect your privacy. Yeah, okay. And now it's gonna ask for a name, that's fine for now. And now it's asking me, where is this Echo Hub located at? And now it's confirming that I'm in North America and I am on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. And now it's saying device updates available. This will take about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna press download and install.
This device.
So now it is asking me, after it has rebooted and updated, it is prompting me, where is this device going to be located? I actually haven't figured that out yet, so I think I'm just gonna put it in the kitchen for right now. And now it's asking me if it's gonna be mounted on the wall or on a stand. For now, on the wall. All right, so now it's asking me to choose preferred speaker. So what this does is when you prompt it to play music, it will play music to the selected devices. So we'll just do this because that is in the kitchen for right now, and that kind of makes sense, I suppose. And now it's asking me to choose a clock and photo display. I kind of always have liked either the abstract or the art. Let's do the art. And now it's asking me if it wants to turn on Amazon Sidewalk. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of this, so I turn that off. Wow.
This device is ready.
It's ready. We're ready. So let's go ahead and do an overview of the home page. So this is the very top page right here that your Echo Hub will always go to whenever you first initially walk up to it. So since I put it in the kitchen, that's what's showing up here on the home page is the kitchen widget. I can actually hold down this widget and I can remove it, I can add more widgets from the gallery, I can configure this widget, or I can rearrange. So let's just tap on configure. So now it's asking me to select the home group option. So what does it want me to show? So we could actually change this. Let's just change it to the office to see that it does change. And boom, so now it actually has all of my office's devices on here instead of the kitchen. We keep on scrolling to the right here, we have some other things. Weather widget that we can tap on and will show us more information about the weather. Can we scroll on this? No, we can't, so we're gonna go back home. We have our calendar widget here, and then we have some favorites. So these favorites are actually set within the Amazon Alexa app on your phone. These can be changed to your heart's content, but you can tap on one of your favorites here and go directly to that device. So right here is my Ecobee. And then to the right, we have top connections. So these are where you can drop into other devices. I actually don't ever use this functionality on any of my devices because, like, for example, my Echo Show 15, it's in the bathroom. Why do I want to see what's going on in the bathroom? I don't. So I have that one covered. And in the kitchen, same thing. I don't really need to see what's going on in the kitchen ever, so I have that one covered. And all the way to the right here, we have our little edit tab, which actually allows us to rearrange everything on the home page itself. Not even just the particular home page and all the widgets here, but even on the left-hand side, we can rearrange the way the rooms look on the tabs. And even down here at the bottom with these little, this almost reminds me of like a control center. You can also rearrange these as well. The second option up top here is configure. So let's say you actually wanted to remove some of these things from here. You could remove it with the little button there. And then these little widgets here, you have the settings on, so you can go and configure those widgets again. So unfortunately, I do not have an alarm system or any cameras that are supported on this particular device. I am more of a Home Assistant user, but I wanted to see if this would integrate into my system, and it does pretty well because I have Home Assistant tied into Alexa, but there's a lot of other things that this can do that I just unfortunately can't show you. For example, if you have Ring cameras, you could tie it in where whenever your front door is rang, it would ring your Echo Hub here. Another view here that I've seen on someone else's video is if you have Ring cameras on there, you actually have a whole nother cameras widget that will auto-populate with all of your cameras on there. There's also some other supported cameras. I just do not have any. There's also a whole nother cameras button right there, and I can also click on my Echoes too, and these do act as a camera. And this is kind of the view that you get here. And I don't think this is ever gonna go through because I do not have it open, so I'm gonna go home. So to talk more about the widgets here, I'm gonna go back all the way, slide all the way right, and I'm gonna go to this little plus button here that has the widgets on here, and then this is the widget gallery. And let's also hope that these widgets also do kind of trickle down to Alexa devices when it comes to like the Echo Show 15 and the Show 8 and the Show 5. I have each one of those, different varying generations of such, but I don't really use anything on the display other than just to see information when I ask it. So this is awesome. I'm really happy that you know, something like this is on the Echo Show 15, the sticky notes and the calendar widget is. So this is kind of just a just extra things that you can add on here, but you can look at all the categories. They have a bunch of different categories here of all different types of widgets. We'll just press all and let's just look through them real quick to see what we got here. Just some miscellaneous things, you know? So definitely, hopefully we see more useful apps and less apps like the fart button, because honestly, who needs this? Comparing my Echo Hub here to my Echo Show 15, really the biggest key differences, really the form factor of the device. Obviously this is smaller, but the functionality of having these widgets easily accessible. Amazon could easily bring this type of layout to the Echo Show 15 and give this functionality, but then this device would kind of be pointless and kind of be overpriced as well. So since we're still here, let's just take a look at some of these little quick links down here. Like for example, the climate, it'll take you to everything that's climate related in your house. And here you go, you can modify that. Same thing for the lights. All of the related lights in your house are all listed in one little view here. And I got a bunch of them. So I can turn them all off individually right here. Boom, off, boom, on is pretty responsive. And then you have the other categories. Let's just take a look at that. And these are actually all of just like the other devices that Alexa doesn't really know what to do with. The next big part of this for me here is routines. So if you have a bunch of routines already pre-made and set up, you can simply just click on one of these and it will activate that scene. So since I have a lot of stuff tied in from Home Assistant, my routines, scenes are almost the same thing, right? A routine is almost like an automation and a scene put together, versus on Home Assistant, they're two different things, but they all kind of get combined into here on Alexa from Home Assistant, so that's why I get them mixed up. But let's say, office off, boom. So what that does is it turns off the entire office. The lights probably just went darker. We'll do office on now. Boom. And then next is this little drop-down menu here. If you're familiar with any other Amazon Alexa devices, this is exactly the same. You have your settings, do not disturb, brightness, notifications, alarms, photo frame, communicate, music, video, routines, and active media, all from the swipe down there. Now let's go ahead and look at the settings. So this is the settings on the Echo Show itself. I'm just gonna go through here, and if there's anything noteworthy, we're gonna go into it. But you have your basic stuff like Bluetooth network. Let's look at your profiles and family. So this is where you can add someone else here. Clock and photo display. So this is where you can change all of these settings here. And if you wanted a 24-hour clock. Sounds. So if you want to change the sounds of the media or the alarms and timers, this is where it's done. There's also some other things like an equalizer here if you wanted to change that, and request sounds. And then you have Alexa privacy. So the privacy settings on the Echo Hub here is more like a web page that loaded up. And this is where you can go through and change all of the everything for all of your Alexa privacy settings. You could do this probably from a computer as well, but it is an option to do it on here. You also have Do Not Disturb, which you can schedule and start and end times. And then you have communication. So if you have calls set up on your Alexa device here, you can turn on and off the incoming ringer. And then you have device options. So this is where the name of the device is, how the placement is, the voice for Alexa, date, time, sidewalk, updates, and factory reset. You also have restrict access. So if you wanted to restrict certain things on this device, you can. You also have calendar. So link your calendar to the right owner, that is me. And it's saying that I already has my calendar on there. And then at the bottom you have help, accessibility, legal, and compliance. And it's also saying here, go to settings in the Alexa app to link your account, set preferences, and get help and more. And there's also some more settings in the Alexa app. So what are my final thoughts on the Echo Hub? I'm kind of torn. For some people, it will be great. I can totally see putting this in multiple clients' houses so they can have access to controlling multiple different devices in their home, especially if they're already tied into an ecosystem like Ring or Amazon Alexa. I'm kind of disappointed of Amazon for this reason, is because this layout right here can be added to every single one of their Echo devices right now. If it has a touchscreen, obviously. This is gonna be a really great product for some people. For other people, it's just another gimmicky Amazon device that doesn't really, it has some purpose, but it promises more, but it actually just doesn't do well at exactly everything. But if you're looking for a good smart home display and you're not into the full range of Home Assistant, or if you're not in the Apple ecosystem for HomeBridge and just the HomeKit in general, this is a really great option. Amazon is compatible with a lot of different devices. I get it. This could just be replicated across their entire product line. And for $180, it's not bad. It's not great. I give it a 6 out of 10. I wish Amazon would bring this same software to all of their Amazon products so I could have this in every single room without paying $180 multiple times over. Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, please drop a like. If you disliked the video, drop a dislike, duh. If you enjoy my content, please drop a subscribe. Listen, I need 1,000 1000 subscribers to be a partner on YouTube. So I need your help. Please drop a subscribe. Please press the like button so this video can be shown to more people. And yeah, drop a comment. Have a great day. Bye.